Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Charles Darwin. Today we'll be covering our session on the whale and the virus. So let me introduce the first guest of our show, Mr. Gingerich.
Hey, what's up?
Have a seat.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. So let's get the show started. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So Dr. Gingerich, let me ask you, what's your occupation?
Well, I'm a paleontologist.
What is a paleontologist?
Well, I study fossils.
So what university did you study from?
I study from the University of Michigan.
So Mr. Gingerich, what did you discover?
Well, I discovered Pakicetus, which is the Pakistani whale.
Out of curiosity, how did you discover it?
So I went to Pakistan and I investigated geological formation. I collected a few fossils and I brought them back to the laboratory and tested them. One of the fossils really stuck out to me, and that was the Pakicetus.
So why was this important?
So the Pakicetus is important because it shares extremely important synapomorphies with Dorodon, with its teeth and the back of its skull. It's also one of the oldest fossils of a cetacean up to that point. And it also lived in shallow waters, which also meant that it partially lived on land.
Dr. Gingerich, thanks for educating us on Pakicetus. It was nice having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day. You too. So ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest. Please help me to introduce Mr. William Smith. Thanks for coming to the show, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
So, what do you do?
I'm a British canal surveyor born in Churchill, Oxfordshire.
So, what makes you interested in rocks?
I came to the realization when I was inspecting these rocks around England, and then I started digging these canals.
So just out of curiosity, what you notice in these rocks?
I noticed that the same kind of fossils tended to appear in older rocks, but different ones appeared in younger layers.
So was this finding only in one specific area, or?
No, the same sets of fossils in rocks were separated by hundreds of miles.
So, what do you find out from this?
I found from these fossils that evolution occurred over time.
So, you're best known for your development in stratigraphy, right?
Yes, I developed the science of stratigraphy.
All right, Mr. Smith, thanks for coming to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Smith. You should like make it a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the last guest for tonight's show, please welcome Charles Doolitis Wolcottis.
It's Charles Doolittle Wolcott.
Sure. So what's your occupation, sir?
I'm a paleontologist.
What do you discover?
I discovered the Burgess Shale.
What is that?
Well, I mean, if you ask, it's a soft body preservation, and it included many fossils of soft bodied organisms that were new at the time. So a bunch of new specimens.
So how many specimens did you amass?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I amassed about around 65,000 specimens during my lifetime, up to like around age 74.
So what did you do with all these specimens?
Well, I attempted to try to categorize them in a living taxa.
All right, Mr. Charles, thanks for coming to the show. Thanks for educating us about your occupation. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Douglides Volcanis.
We will say, what is your, so let's start with the first question. What is your occupation, Dr. Gingrich? Zooms on him, he talks. I am a paleontologist. He'll zoom back on him. What does a paleontologist do? And he'll say, I study fossils. Okay, let's go.
The last guest for tonight's show is Mr. Charles Douglides. Oh shit.
I discovered the shale Burgess. Damn it.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Dr. Rich. What the hell is your Dr. Rich?
My